Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan. Today I'm talking about, Lord, I believe you, but help my unbelief. Stay right here. We'll get right into it. So glad you joined me today. I'm thinking about when you're believing God, but you feel like something's missing. I believe you, Lord, but help my unbelief. I just got a testimony in this week. I love hearing from you and all that God's doing in your life. It was from a waitress of ours when we had our pizza restaurant, Giovanni's. I hadn't got to speak with her in about 10 years. And she said, Amy, I stumbled across your videos a couple weeks ago and they were right on time. She found the one that was called Meanwhile. In that video of Meanwhile, we're talking about how that, what are you doing? You've asked God for something, but you haven't seen the answer yet. So, she said, I kept watching that, and she said, I think I watched it 5 times. While she was watching that, she said, I had asked God for a baby, and we were having trouble getting pregnant. And she said, that was the very message that I needed. She said, what do you do when you ask and you haven't seen the answer yet? And she said, well, that video taught her. That was about being thankful and praising God like you had the answer. So, I was reading this testimony and I just began to cry because she said, Amy, I kept watching that video. I did what you said and it helped me to believe God. She said, now I want you to be one of the first ones to know we're expecting a baby. I just started to cry. I was so thankful for that testimony and what God is doing. So what was she saying? She was telling the Lord, I believe you, just help my unbelief. And He led her to the right message that she needed to strengthen her faith so she could receive the promise. Now think about how many times in your life that you've heard the right song at the right time or gotten that message that you needed to help inspire your faith to believe God. In the book of Mark chapter 9, where Jesus is talking to the man, he had brought his son to him that was demon possessed. He was trying to hurt himself. And he said, oh Lord, could you help me? And Jesus told him, he said, now if you can believe, all things are possible. If we can believe God, there's no limitation to what we can receive from Him. When Jesus said that to him, it really inspired my faith. I think that's right. I can just believe God. We can have anything. And I love the Father's response there. He said, well, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. How many times have I needed to tell that to the Lord? Lord, now I believe you, but help my unbelief. Show me the right verse. Give me some inspiration that'll just activate my faith so I can receive from you. Now, if you remember another story in the Bible where Jesus is going to help Jairus, his little daughter was sick. And someone ran up to them on the way to the house to pray for the little girl and said, oh, Master, don't bother the teacher anymore. Your daughter's already passed away. And Jesus turned and looked at Jairus and said, now, just only believe. Do not fear, only believe. And I love that, fear not, only believe. That's our motto in life, that we don't have to be taken by fear or think that that's going to hurt our faith. We can just say, no, I'm not going to fear right now. I'm going to have faith in God. And we know if we can believe God, all things are possible. I love that story because when Jesus walked in the house and everybody's crying and full of fear and they're doubting that, she'll ever live again. They think she's already passed away. Jesus had to kick everybody out of the room that wasn't believing, that didn't have faith. He just took with him the mother and the father, and he told that little girl to rise up again. And she came to life again and got up out of that bed, and he told him to fix her something to eat. I love that because as long as we're not fearful, as long as we get doubt out of the house and just believe God, all things are possible. You may have to look around your room today, look around your house, and just kick out anybody that's doubting or not in faith, not believing God with you, because God has such big things in store for you. So I'm encouraging you today. He'll help your unbelief. You can say, Lord, I believe you right now. I want my finances to change. I need health in my body. And He'll help you. He'll give you the inspiration you need to stick with the plan. Glad you joined me today. I love hearing from you. Thank you for all those testimonies coming in. God's doing some big things. We appreciate the likes, the love. Thanks for sharing this with new people each week. What a blessing to us. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you're on Facebook, like this page. We got a brand new video for you next week. I'll see you then.